Hello. We are live again. It is 2:30 p.m. That means I can stream for 2 hours. 2 hours roughly. So that'll be pretty good. Not a bad time. Let me just make the announcement on Discord quick and we'll get started. Yep, looks fine. Cool. Okay, let's get started once again. So what's the most important thing to do right now? So last time we were working on getting all the meshes, all the modifiers applied on the meshes and optimizing some of it, which is good. Let's just fix this up here. So I guess today we're going to work on continuing that process. So let's make some shape keys quick. Just gonna do this armor hide. And we're just gonna make shape keys to hide this inside of the armor. Okay, then since we don't want this area up here to be affected, we can just do this and then blend from shape. There we go. So now we can hide that and do the same thing here. Just kind of pull this in. And let's also pull this part in. There we go. There. Now it's not seeing, not poking out anymore. And can we lock these, right? We can lock these somehow. What is this? And reset position attribute. Okay, so it's an attribute. We don't have to worry about that. A vertex group. To blend with basis shape. Interesting. I've never used those. So we can pin this. So even when it's at 0, we can pin it. And then shape key edit mode. We can edit the shape key while it's there. Cool. Okay. But let's make sure we're off of that edit mode now for the body and the Under Armour. Do we want anything for the gloves? I think the gloves might be fine, just leaving them kind of as they are. but let's see if we have anything on our references to give us any hints on what we want to do with them. They're just pretty basic, like, gloves, so I don't think anything really has to happen for those. Yeah. I don't see anything for the gloves. Yeah, here's a good shot. They're just pretty standard looking gloves, so if anything, we might be able to maybe make them a little more square or something, just to give the impression that they're kind of gloves and not just like copied fingers. I wonder if we can do something like that. Like here, instead of making them conform as much to the fingertip, like bringing them out slightly. Nah, that just makes them look kind of dumber. Texturing will help a lot with this. I'm just trying to think if there's anything we can do before the texturing process. This finger's kind of crooked. Let's fix that. Okay. I still don't mind the idea of making them larger somehow. But I think we'll wait because I'm not sure. We can try it out later. We can try texture and we can always modify it later. Okay. So we know that this piece of armor is completely done. We don't need to do anything for that. I'm actually here for the armor hide blend shape. Let's be a little more specific here. Let's do like a chest armor hide, and then we can do another blend shape for like foot. Let's do like foot armor hide just to kind of be similar. We can pull this in as well. Do the same thing for this. This would be chest armor hide. This would be foot armor hide. And we're just gonna pull this in, pull that in. Nice. So now we can also activate these blend shapes. And they will also hide. Let's continue hiding upwards as well. Okay. There we go. Now that's all hidden. We'll probably make an entire shape key for the body. Either hide that underneath, or I might just maybe make a different mesh. We'll see. Because we don't need the body under the bodysuit, but I do want to be able to take the bodysuit off. So. Hey Takanuva. Nice to see you. Anything else we want to look at here? I guess we're good. I guess we can just start UV unwrapping. It feels weird. I feel like I'm definitely forgetting stuff, but I think we're fine if we just start UV unwrapping. We can get rid of some of these weird quads. Hello. It's going good. Another late start to the stream, but it's fine. I keep getting distracted earlier in the day with some other projects I'm working on. Just trying to look through and see if there's anything I really do want to get rid of or not. To be honest, I don't really see much that I do want to get rid of. Like, maybe it'd be good to have like the back face for the for this here, you know? Like that might be kind of a good idea. But it's not that needed. Like, I don't really think people are going to be looking. Oh, actually they will be. You know what? They will be. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to get this to have the back face. Yeah, it'll be good to have this down here. Hi, Kirby. I said hi, didn't I? It's fine. Oh, my brain's on it today. It'll take me a sec to warm up. How do we want to do this? How do we want to transition this to look nice? Could just do it the easy way. There we go. I think that's fine. Yeah. We'll mark this all as sharp too. There we go. That'll help a little bit with just making the armor feel a little bit more full. Nice. I think that's good. Like, you can see a little bit down here, but I think that'll be fine. Yeah, cool. Okay. So this is good now. Let's adjust this slightly more though, to transition better. Okay. What's next? Anything else with the armor we want to worry about? I think the rest is fine. Yeah. Good, good. All right. I think we can start with unwrapping. Let's actually let's look at the hair quick and do some, just make it a little more, get some more volume quick. Some free volume. Since we already have the polygons for this. Okay. Is that all of them? Is this one? There we go. I think that's all of them. This one? Did I get this one? No, I didn't. There we go. Okay. The back here is fine. Yeah, let's see. Just even things out a bit more. Okay. Probably don't need so many vertical edges, to be honest. We can probably get rid of some here. There's quite a few polygons we can save. There we go. that's already much better. There's like no difference. We just saved quite a few polygons, so that was good. We might need some more polygons here though, so we might lose some because I don't trust this deformation around here very much. We can always add more later if we need. I'll just leave it for there. That should be fine, I feel like. Okay. So that's fine, this is fine. Let's start unwrapping. Okay, oh actually no, before we unwrap, this is what I do. So right now we have a bunch of different colored materials with all the stuff just gives a representation of what we're going to want with the base color. However, this is kind of the time where I remove all the materials entirely and I go through and then I start grouping them based on the actual material I'll want when I make the textures. So like which texture sets do I want to be together? It's always a challenge because there's never like a completely correct answer. It depends on how many materials you're gonna have for your budget and such. But and try to figure it out. We have a lot of polygons too on this thing, which sucks. I hate reducing though, but we can reduce after even texturing. It's not a big deal. I think once I bake textures too, so like I do the high polys, which we'll do the high polys after I unwrap, I think. We'll have a better idea of what I can get away with for removing while keeping detail. The thing is, if I start removing too much right now, it'll be hard to make the high polys. Because, you know, obviously the more polygons the better and the easier it'll be because I don't have to redo work. So we're going to wait for now. I'm going to make a new save though. Save this as darkness 5. And we are going to go through and remove every single material. A little bit of an annoying process, but it'll just be nice to do a clean slate, which is good. This is how I usually do any project, whether it's modeling or something else related. Whenever I kind of move on to the new task, I get everything I do, I save it, make sure it's all good, and then I kind of wipe the slate of everything I don't need to think about or worry about and focus on one small thing at a time. Like we don't need a material just for the gem. I will be using masking and such to save us some draw calls, some materials. Okay, there we go. So all the materials are gone. She is material-less. Nothing there. And there's the light. And now what we can do is think about how we want to do this. So obviously we want the body to be not connected to any of the outfit because we want to make multiple outfits in the future, hopefully. I think a good thing to do would be having the white parts of the armor on their own material. At least so like the plating here, so the chest piece, the shoulders, the armor here, and I guess the boots too should be fine all together. And then we can have all the cloth, so like her wrist guards, the yellow parts with the trim, the underskirt, which can be pretty low res because that'll be pretty basic. And then I guess depends on what we want for the material on this thing as well. I still don't know, but I imagine we don't want it to be shiny. But then again, like the material, the way they draw the material on this seems different, but I'm not sure if that's actually true. And then the hair we'll make normally, and we'll just add the little red bands on her hair. Additionally, we'll just keep that on the hair texture because they'll always be together. The bow will be the bow is interesting. I think we'll keep the bow on the bodysuit, strangely enough, because I think even when we take off the chest piece, we'll still want the bow because she has it when she takes off the chest piece. So I think it makes sense to have the bow. Actually, that's an interesting fact. Is it in the show? It obviously doesn't look like it's. I wonder if it's supposed to be like on the bodysuit and just poking out of the armor. I don't think so. It doesn't look like that at all. Yeah, like here it's obviously sitting on top of the armor, but she still puts it on regardless, even when she doesn't have her chest piece on. So I'll probably just make the bow not part of the armor, and I'll make it part of the bodysuit material. That should be fine. I'm tempted to merge them with the hair things because they're the same thing, but that's not really worth it. But then again, this is hard choice. No, I think we'll put on the body material. We can test it out. We can always change it if we realize it later. It'll just be a little bit annoying. So, oh, and then the belt. See, it'll save us on using masks if we try to group this by material, not just by similar color and such. Because the similar colors and such doesn't matter. It's more of like shading with the same material. So. Okay. I think we'll just go with that. We'll just go with my gut for now and try it out. So that would be, all right, do we want the, I think we want the face to be separate material. It's kind of annoying having it be a separate material, but we can get a lot more res on the face without wasting the body material, basically. Like, because we can combine it and just do like a 4K, but well, maybe that would be worth it. Is that worth it? Ooh. I usually make the eyes and like the eyelashes and stuff their own material, and then with any extra effects we want as well. So I think these will be a separate material from the actual head as well. So, all right. Well, I'll just do what I feel like, and we'll figure it out. So okay, so we're gonna call this like armor, just armor. We're just gonna call this armor. And all right, let's go to our orphan data and purge all of our unused materials. Okay. Because now we only have that material. Yeah, because we know all the other stuff. And then, so for the skirt, we'll do armor cloth, because this will be the cloth part of her armor outfit. So I think those two materials are going to be the entire outfit for her. So let's hide the hair and let's hide the head. And okay, no, there's gonna be 3 materials because we want the bodysuit to be its own material. Bodysuit. Okay. So there's 3 materials for the body. So bodysuit. Bodysuit's its own thing, so we can just hide that and not worry about it. So now we have 2 materials for all of this, which should be fine. So we will have this inner lining, which will be part of... I kind of like this inner lining part of the armor, actually. Because it's only going to be on when she's wearing her full armor set. Because if she takes her full armor set off, she doesn't have the underskirt. So I think it makes sense to put this with armor, even though it's not technically the cloth part of the armor. Maybe the naming convention isn't very good. Armor 1, Armor 2, I guess. Armor 1. Then we'll do Armor 2. Okay. We'll just do that so we don't get people confused. So let me adjust my mic and drink some water. So let's color them really quick. So armor 1 will be white, and then armor 2 will be like kind of like a orangish yellow material for now. Okay, cool. So this will also be armor cloth or armor 2. It's armor 1, armor 1, armor 1. We'll do armor 2 for this. This is going to be bodysuit, actually. So we can hide that. And do we want any other part? Because that's a lot of surface area. This has a lot of surface area, but we can make this lower res for the surface area. This is armor cloth as well. There we go. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense to me. So this seems about a good... Oh, but then again, she has her boots. I think this should be fine in terms of material. We'll see. We'll start unwrapping and see, but I think this should be about right. Okay, so let's start unwrapping. Did we assign material? No, we didn't. So armor 1. Armor 1. And I guess we can also merge them all together now. So does everything here have a mirror? I think so. A mirror, 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 mirror. Oh, but this isn't mirrored. We'll ignore that for now. Everything else is mirrored. Okay. And then same thing with this. Let's mirror this quick first. Belt not mirrored either. No, it's not. Do that. It's cloth. We don't need the hard normals on it. Then, yeah, so we just have these. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's fine. These. We'll keep these on cloth, on the more cloth part of the armor, because it will be. I think we actually might want to take this. Well, no. No, it's fine. We're gonna have to remove a lot anyway, so we'll go with this. Okay, let's start actually placing our seams now. I think this is all good to go. So that and then that. And then we have these left. Cool. Let's do this quick. Since our armor is pretty symmetrical, we can actually mirror a lot of the UVs, which will save us UV space as well. So that's good. But some things I just won't mirror, honestly. This depends. Merge this with the bodysuit. There we go. Okay. So let's start with the armor and let's go. Okay. So first thing we can do is just select all of this trimming here and separate this out. That'll be nice and easy to do. Yep. Guess we'll also end it here. Let's mark that as a seam. Let's not mark this as a seam. I don't know why that's there. We can mark this part as a seam just so it splits off a little bit better. Mark the, do we want the inside of this to be a seam? This doesn't seem right. Let's do something more like that. I think let's put the seam in the middle. I think. Yeah, this should be fine. Seam in the middle. Put the seam around here. Mark that. Mark seam. All right, let's just unwrap this and see what happens. We can get rid of the edge creasing on all of this. We don't care about that anymore. So, okay, so a good place to split this would be up here on the shoulder. Which makes sense. Let's mark that as a seam, unwrap again. We can also split on the bottom here. Nice and a nice clean seam. There we go. That's pretty good. I guess we could also mark this as a seam. I don't think it'll hurt too much. Let's see what this is over here. Oh, is that weird transition? Yeah, we can mark this as a seam as well. Let's go down to here. This should be just a lower. Yeah, we're not unwrapping that part yet. There we go. This is still a little weird here. Let's see what this is. What part is this? Is this not a seam? Oh, I guess it's not. There we go. Okay. Looks good. So I think the chest is done. Let's move on to the skirt. Skirt's fine. Nothing really to worry about that. This piece of armor, we are going to unwrap like this. And let's just do the edge around here. And we'll make this one like much smaller because it's the inside and it's like, we're not going to look at it at all, but we'll wait. So there's that, and then we have the boot. So on the inside of this, we will mark as a seam. This we will mark as a seam, so we here. Ignore the messy topology. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry though. Let's see what it looks like right now. Guess we could kind of mark some of these seams here. Make a seam just go up, just straight up the back. There we go. Much better. What is this little... Oh, that's that. Okay. Once again, we will just unwrap the outside. Not unwrap. Mark seam. There we go. Okay, so that's basically everything. Let's check the heat map to see if we have any weird stretching. The stretch map. Edges on there are fine. What are the that's fine. It's kind of weird. Did we miss an edge somewhere? Oh no, it's just the middle part. I see. That's fine. It's kind of a weird shape here. What is that? That's just this piece. We can mark that as a seam as well, just to give us some extra space. This is just the, yeah, that's that. We could mark a seam here as well. That might give us some more room. That will keep, this will keep as a nice big object. Okay, cool. So let's make sure we didn't miss anything else quick. Oh yeah, this. We have to unwrap this with the rest, which I forgot to do. How does this unwrap? Looks like it unwraps fine, which makes sense. So let's unwrap everything here. And what we're going to do is, so I use a add-on called, where is it? No, not UV Packmaster. I have the older version because I did not buy a newer one yet, but there is UV Packmaster 3, which is good. I don't know where I have the old files for it, so But very nice add-on. I should probably buy the new one when I get a chance. And because there's even more features, but this has the features I need, so I just haven't bothered. But basically what we can do with this is, well, first we can auto pack it, which is much better, so it's a lot tighter packed. But more importantly, we can pack with a certain scale. So if I scale this down, because we don't need this to be super high res, we can scale this down. We can scale the inside of this armor plate. Let's do this quick. We can scale the inside of this armor plate like way down. And even the armor plate itself doesn't need to be that high res. This is the boot leg. We can keep it right there. I think having the kind of chest piece here is pretty important, so we'll keep that up and scale a bit. That's the boot. That's the kind of side armor. We'll bring that up. Actually, no, we'll bring it down. That's part of the back armor. We'll raise that up. Okay, this looks pretty good. And now what we can do is we can pack it, and it should keep the scales that we set. I think. No, it didn't. I know there's a way to keep the scale. Fixed scale. There we go. Well, no, I don't want that. What does this mean? Interesting. Fixed scale. And then what we can do is scale everything up. We can just have it pack all in. Actually, our margin's a little too small. There we go. And that looks pretty good. I think that'd be totally fine. And it's just the armor, like it's pretty flat and basic. If there's a bunch of tiny pieces, I'd probably want to order it more, but the way it is, honestly, it's fine. Just out of curiosity. Okay, it does keep the scale, so that's good. We really don't need it to be that big. We can adjust the precision somewhere. There we go. Nice. Okay, so that's good. So this is all done. We can just apply our mirror. We have shape key. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Nice. So that's all of our work done, basically. That's all of our unwrapping for this piece of armor. Hide that, and let's go to the cloth. Sorry. That's gonna be annoying to unwrap, so let's not worry about that for now. So is this have no, okay, it doesn't have back face, but that's fine. So we have this, which I think that will just unwrap fine. It's just gonna be kind of long, but do we want it that long? We could just split it in half. I hate doing that, but We really could just split it in half, and I don't think it would affect the texturing at all, and it fits a lot better. But honestly, no, it being vertical is fine. We have a lot of texture resolution, so we'll be fine with that. How does this unwrap? I don't think this is going to unwrap. Oh, it does. Look at that. This unwraps fully flat. Looks good. These ones should unwrap fine because they're just hollow. This should unwrap fine too. Just select everything and unwrap it. I don't think the shoulder piece is going to be right, but everything else should be fine. Yeah, this is not unwrap. So let's take a look at this. First thing we can do is just select a nice loop going across and keep it going. All the way. There we go. And we can mark that as a seam. It should unwrap much better. We can select all of these. Just select similar crease. There's nothing weird. Looks fine. And we can just mark all those creases as a seam, which will help. So if we unwrap this again, yep, that's a little bit better. And we can select all of these individually and just start marking them as a seam. So like this, for example, it's probably best if we just separate this out, separate this piece out, separate this piece out. Honestly, I'm going to separate this piece out, separate this one out. Everything, so it doesn't kind of overlap on itself and act weirdly. Select these ones though and remove this seam. Mark seam. Let's unwrap that and see how it looks. Much better. Okay, so right here there's a seam. You could add a seam, I mean. We're almost free. Mark seam and mark seam. There we go. So that should be all the pieces. Yeah. Okay, so now we have all the pieces here unwrapped. Looks good. Nothing too weird or stretchy, so we will like probably keep those all in the same. Well, I don't know. We'll deal with it later. Oh yeah, we have these two as well. We need to unwrap. These are probably pretty easy. We can probably just do that and call it good. What are these? Oh, those are the buttons. Okay. I think this should be everything. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so let's take a look at these. These are probably non-wrap correctly. Yeah, I didn't think so. Let's go to the bottom and just mark one long seam here. Mark a seam on the inside edge. Mark a seam down here. Unwrap. There we go. Looks pretty good. I don't think there's an issue with any of this stuff now. Yep, looks good. Is there anything else weird in general? I think it's all nice. Okay, so I think for this piece, we are not going to unwrap it using Packmaster. I think we'll just try to unwrap this ourselves. We'll have some wasted UV space, but we do have extra, so it's not a big deal. We can try to keep all of these similar stuff together as well. That's the belt. Where's the other piece of this? Down there. Mark that there, then put this in. So a nice trick is you can actually unwrap separately like this with just this hidden. And we can kind of go and just make these all match downwards. And UV Pack Master here is really nice because once we position all of these to be facing one direction, what we can do is make it pack them without rotating. So once we get them all facing down like that, looks good. We can disable rotation and then we can pack. And then advanced options, pack, fixed scale, no, we don't care about that. And there we go. So now we have a much better pack. Move these over here, and then we can open up the rest and select these. What are these? Oh, they're the buckles. Actually, this would be easier if we just do this. There's some wasted space, but I think it's fine. Looks pretty good. And if anything, we'll use that for something else if we miss anything. I think we have everything selected. I feel like we're missing something, but I guess not. Okay, that's that unwrapped. Lastly, we just have the bodysuit. Oh yeah, and we can apply modifiers. I guess we don't need to apply the modifier, it doesn't matter. To the bodysuit here, let's undo the shape keys. And do that. Should be pretty easy. It's a good loop, I think. Oh no, that would be a good loop. There we go. Yep. Nice loop going around the shoulder. And then let's do a loop underneath. Whatever. This goes all the way around. Yep. There we go. And then we can find the middle seam around the fingers. Seam. There we go. So that's the hand unwrapped. Need to finish by doing this. There we go. Good enough. Alright, so let's do here. What I usually do is just wrap around and go to the back. That sucks. That works better. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay, and we never connected the leg here. Here. Do that. There we go. Unwrap. Now it'll be even better. Yep, getting there. What's over here? Oh, we're missing a seam there. There we go. Much better. Alright, so usually I have a seam here as well that connects to the neck to separate the torso. And I'll have one running down. Our topology is kind of weird, but it's fine. Oh yeah, our topology is very weird. Whatever. Just connect. There we go. Good enough. It is not going to matter in the end. Do we know we can fix it? We can fix it. So here we can do that. Remove sharp or remove seam. And how do we want to fix this? I like doing this part unless it's really intricate. UVs are fun. It's not bad. I'm indifferent to it personally. I don't enjoy or not enjoy them, but it's a pretty easy task. So it used to be, I feel like most people when they first start, at least for me and some people I know, it's like it's always like the most daunting thing because it's kind of a weird foreign concept that you don't quite understand right away. But yeah, nowadays it's more just, it's kind of like weight painting for me. It's not a challenge anymore. It's just something I need to do and get done so I can kind of turn my brain off. Although I know a lot of people don't feel that way about weight painting. I'm probably the way with weight painting as you are with this. It's kind of like, not, I was gonna say lethargic. That's not it. It's cathartic. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a lethargic. Oh yeah, the foot. See, how do I want to do this? Let's wrap it around the front. We could do something like this, then attach it up. I feel like that should be fine. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, actually, no, I have a better idea. There's a test. What if I do this? Come down all the way around. Ah, yeah, that works. Once it clicks, it's easier than it looks. Yeah. Yeah, you're saying with wavening. Yeah, nice. That looks so bad. Nice. Okay, there we go. That's good. Okay, there we go. Armor is done. In terms of UVs, I'm sure we missed some stuff, but yeah, we got it. Ooh, that is. I was just really in focus mode there. Oh. All right, I'm just gonna take a minute to breathe and drink some water. And watch my face get stuck when I do that. Oh. I'm tempted just to bring this into Substance and start texturing because I really don't want a UV. Like, this is the easy UV part. The annoying part's going to be like the hair Honestly, none of it's gonna be that hard. I just don't feel like it, honestly. But we made good progress. So how long have we been going? Like an hour. Okay, a little bit over an hour. You can see me going up and down. I'm rocking my chair. Hmm. Okay, so what do we have next? Do we want to start texturing? Do I want to take a break? Or do I want to keep doing UVs? This stream's kind of dead today, and I feel like it's probably worth just keep doing UVs and get through it. So we're going to do that. All right, armor is officially done. So on to the body. Let's fix up the shape keys here and let's start. Oh yeah, so UV. Okay, so do we want to do one material for body and do we want to do one for the head, or do we want to do both? We can get away with the 2K texture for the body and head and then not do 4K, which would be double the texture resolution that we need, but it would be 2 draw calls instead of 1, like 2 materials instead of 1. I'm not sure which would be better or not. Probably what do you think, darkness? What do you think, bold-headed darkness? What are your thoughts? Actually, hold on a second. I was watching anime, as you do earlier, and I noticed something, which is whenever you have these larger eyes, actually the bottom edge is usually in a bit more like this, so it kind of curves up. Does that look better? I think it probably looks better. Shiny bold head, indeed. We make her very shiny. Oh yeah, car paint. Look at that shiny ass head. Okay, let's take off the custom UVs. There we go. Very nice. You can see we're just doing vertex normals. That's why it's so spiky. Actually, man, this highlights UV issue. So see the weird middle parts there. We can fix that. There we go. Now it's not there anymore. Look at these matte caps, or models with these matte caps, like really highlights any tiny little UV or normal problem. Oh, sorry, not UV, yeah, normal problem. Which is nice. All right, let's go back to, let's look at some of these actually just for fun. Here's the metal, the very shiny metal. Silver Surfer looking ass. I used to work in this one. This one's not too bad. But yeah, just like the matte look is the best for sure. Okay. So I think we'll just do I really can't decide. We'll do it together. We'll do it together. Yeah, we're gonna merge them. And why is this not even? That is annoying. All right. Okay, that should be enough to use merge by distance if we are careful. Yeah, I think, yep. Yeah, we got them all. Perfect. And we can once again do Alt-N reset vectors to fix all the normal issues that happen. It's a really good shortcut, by the way, that most people don't know, is like the stupid little reset vertex normals, because Blender keeps the normal data when you split them. So you always have these weird normals, and just resetting them is always the fix. Use the purple one. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this is the like the fake normal. It's not actually normals. I guess I guess it technically is like view space normal now that I think about it. So I guess it might technically be one, but it's just the matte cap. Okay. So we have that. Let's unwrap now. We'll still separate the head here. So let's do mark seam. Usually mark the face here. Get rid of the seam. We'll do a little bit low so we can not worry about the exact line. Mark seam. Do we want the body to be mirrored and the face to be mirrored? We might not mirror the face just in case. No, it's fine. We can mirror the face. There's no reason why we shouldn't. If I was making like a base body and I wanted it to be super customizable, I'd probably just do separate face and body materials and then like not do mirrored UVs. But I know what this model is. It's a specific character. We know what we're doing, so doing the same the mirrored is fine because we know she doesn't need mirrored UVs for her body. Okay, so let's do the same thing as the bodysuit basically. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get out of orthographic. Let's do this. Her feet aren't that great. They're fine. She's not gonna have her feet out much anyways, so I'm not too worried about the feet for now. On my other model I'm working on, I am actually planning on remaking feet, so next time I make a model I should have some even nicer feet. But these are totally fine. Just average. And yeah, usually I'll separate out the toes. So I'll do this. Mark seam. And honestly, if this model for some reason does like sell very well, then I'll definitely go back and, you know, do some small edits and tweaks and fixes. Maybe give her some better mesh. But as of now, it's not going to be needed or worth it. She does need toenails though. And fingernails. I forgot about that. Fuck. Oh no, I hate fingernails. Oh, it's the worst thing to make. Okay. I think that's the leg done. We'll do the same thing here where we just merge this up a bit. But instead of marking this, we go here and do this. Okay. That looks good. Oh, we got the shoulder as well we need to do. Probably should have more polygons there, to be honest. No, it's fine. More work. Nice. Okay, so that's done. Usually I'll connect the breast like this or something because they just unwrap not that well. They're large enough. Let's try to unwrap this and see how it goes. It's pretty good. I never connected this. Oh, that's a long loop. Should we just do this and have the breast? Yeah, there we go. Good enough. I think that's fine as well. We don't, yeah, we need to make the fingernails, which I just don't want to do that today. So probably next stream we'll do a little more detailing. But yeah, fingernails, for finger and toenails. Oh yeah, and so this is something I always forget. So yeah, so we'll have to do a little more modeling. So we'll have the inside of the mouth to do now. We need to make that. That's not too bad. But besides that, the body's done. So we're since we're not fully done, I'm not gonna like bother trying to finalize it. Oh yeah, we need to unwrap the ear. I don't really want to do that. That should be fine. Yeah, it's much better. Oh, okay, so normalize islands is what we want to look for. So here, so watch this. So right now, if we like scale the head up, the face part of the head, so if I scale this up a bunch and then I try to pack it, it's not going to work right. It's going to scale it back down because it's normalizing the size of everything. But if I scale it up and then I uncheck normalize, I think it shouldn't. Yeah, there we go. It keeps the size that I modified. Nice. Kind of creepy looking. And I can even pin it, I think, and then pack. No, I can't. What is this? Oh, toe. Let's give a little seam on the bottom of each toe to help it unwrap. Much better. Okay. Is the breast good? The breast is probably fine. Sometimes what I'll do on the breast, show it off here, is I'll pull the seam down like this. And then when you unwrap it, it'll lay out and it'll kind of give you a little bit more texture resolution to work with. I think that should be fine. Nope. But cool. Let's see. How long have I been streaming now? An hour and a half. Really? It seems like much longer. Okay. Let's start on the hair. Well, actually, no, we have this as well. So did we set a material for this? No, we didn't. So let's do that. So this will be body. This will be like, I'll just call this material eyes, but it'll be like eyes and eyebrows and stuff. And we'll also have it be some of the other extra face mesh details, like blushes and emotes and stuff. I think that should be fine. And this, I mean, we'll leave a lot of room, but we can just like project from view. And like put this eye up here. Probably like that big. Get some nice resolution on it. And how does this unwrap? Oh, it unwraps pretty good. There we go. So we'll leave those. That will be the eye part. And then we'll leave all this extra room for like a blush and a lot of the crazy emote effects and stuff that we'll want later. So that'll be nice to have. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, now to the hair. So this will all just be for hair. Just one material. Let's call it hair. Give it a color of some kind. Good enough. All be hair. Do we apply? Yeah. Oh, whoa. Whoa, those are interesting UVs right there. Very interesting. Oh, oh my god, this is gonna be such a nightmare to unwrap. I was really messy with this too. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Wait, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. If I just select and delete these kind of interfaces, which we won't see at all, I think that's what's causing the UV mapping to be weird. Because if I test this out, if I unwrap, now some of them should unwrap okay. Let's apply transforms and then scale. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is manageable. We can figure this out. Okay, yeah, we're saved. We're fine. My hand's cold. Tired? I can't tell. I think it's cold. I'm getting good at identifying them. I can see them through the mess. I can see my eyes are opened. Okay, I missed that one. Oh wait, I think I did it all. Yeah, I did. Alright, so let's take a look at these. Are these exposed anywhere? Nope. Get rid of you. Are you exposed anywhere? Nope. Get rid of you. Are any of you exposed anywhere on the outside? Nope. Get rid of you. Are you exposed anywhere? Nope. Cool. Nice. That's not bad at all. So let's disable rotation. Let's pack. And also do plot left to right. And it's fine, whatever. Okay, cool. That was actually not as bad as I thought it would be. So that's good. Okay, so we have that. We can wrap this, which I think should be very easy. Yeah. That's right, we wanted to add some better, like, add some of this stuff to the back of the hair. Let's mess with that a bit. Mm. I'm just going to mess with this for a bit and see if I can find something that kind of looks nice or works. Because I don't know if this is actually going to be good, but I'd try it. Just to see. Yeah, that's not too bad. We can add some smaller ones between, like this, which should break it up. It might look fine. Hi, Unix. It's probably a little too spiky, to be honest. I guess we can just pull it out like this even. That helps. Modeling goes good. Almost done with the modeling. I did a lot of UV unwrapping today. There'll be some small things to model next time, like fingernails, toenails, inside of the mouth, stuff like that. But for the most part, yeah, like modeling is 95% done. And all like I would say about 80% of the UVs are done as well. So next stream, it's very possible we could start texturing, maybe. So it'll be nice to move on. It kind of looks weird. I think it was just too uniform, perhaps. Maybe I just need to like kind of pull it out a bit more. Make it less sharp and more messy. Because its hair, it'll be fragmented and kind of scattered. Oh yeah, that's a bit better. Maybe. Honestly, I think this is a little bit better. Just not doing too many polygons and just lightly going through. Seems to work pretty well. Yeah, I might just keep that for now. It's not too bad. Too bad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, nice. It's good. Okay. All right, we're not going to worry about that. We'll just go with it. I just want to fix a couple more small things with it, actually. Whoops. Looks kind of weird right there. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Ah, no, it's not. Why does it look bad? Okay. So if we want to unwrap this, that should be fine. Yeah, that's fine. Do that. Okay, so this here, we actually want to pull this in. Okay. Let's select every select similar. Yeah, my hands are freezing. I can't type. Select similar crease, and we will mark all those as a seam and just unwrap and see where we get. Wow, wow, that is wow, that is beautiful. Okay, cool. That is a very nice unwrap. Let's continue this. That is very nice. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, we're getting good RNG on the UV unwrapping. RNG. There is no RNG. It's skill. It's all skill. I think this is all the outside, right? Yeah. Mostly. I don't know if we necessarily want it to be like that, but it's pretty cool that it does that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Dang it. I don't think we necessarily want that. Do, 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 do. There we go. It's a little better. Just do that and then these and then get rid of those middle ones. To keep it even. There we go. And just complete it on each side as well. There we go. Now the head is segmented pretty well. Nice, look at that. Got it pretty good. Some weirdness going on, but that's fine. Okay. There we go. I think that is all of the hair UVs done. Oh wait, no, no, I forgot. No, we're not done. We have the ponytail. I almost forgot. So we have, and those, but those are easy, done. Ponytail shouldn't be that bad though. Should be the same thing roughly. So we can go here and then select similar crease. We'll mark those as seams first. And then from there we will go around and connect up some of the loose strands into their own. Let's see, so what can we do about this here? There we go. It's not too bad. Look at that. That was quick. A little messy. I'll clean it up, but technically all unwrapped. Oh. I think my arm is getting like rubbing against my chair. I think it's been getting a little sore, like my skin. It's not good. Too much typing, I guess. I don't know. You can literally see where some of the hair on my arm is getting worn off. That's not good. Yeah, that's why my arm is irritated. Okay. Let's see. How long have we gone? 2 hours? Yeah, nice. Made pretty good progress. I'm actually surprised at how much progress we made. So, I'm happy with that. I'm excited for next time when we can fully finish up here. Let's grab all of this and unwrap it together. There we go. Nice. You have that, the hair, and then all the armor. And her color is so hard to get. It's somewhere in here. Can't go off of memory. It's close to like that-ish. Then the white for these. Yeah. Awesome. And the bodysuits. Gray. Dark gray. Nice. Well, there we go. We have our UVs done. We'll redo some of them next time and finalize them after we do some more modeling. But yeah. Well, okay. Do I want to do one more thing? No, it's almost 5 p.m. for me. I think it's a good time to call it quits. I'll try to start earlier tomorrow. Actually here, yeah. We're done with the modeling stream for today, but I'll show you guys something else. I'll put it to use by also using it for content. So one sec while I get this set up. I want to show off my little game engine I've been working on for fun. I'm not actually planning on making a game in it, just kind of to learn rendering. But let me get this switched over. I wish I could. I know there's a way to preview things before. It should be fine. Let's go to the. Where's the display capture? There we go. Okay. Okay, so let's put this down here. This is what I've been working on. I'm in the middle of like doing a bunch of stuff, so it's a little messy, but let me walk you through it quick. So we have our main.cpp, which is just, doesn't do anything besides run our engine. So we go to run, and here we have it initializes first, and then here's our main loop right here, and then it terminates. I should write up a cleanup function, but that's fine. Right now all I have is the render that's called directly. And if we go, and actually we have our input as well. Our input's also pulled. So we've got our renderer here. I have a bunch of random stuff I've thrown in here, but we have our 2 shaders right now. So we have our main lighting shader, which is like our color, kind of like the things we see generally. And then right here I have another shader, which is our shadow, which is basically shadow masking. I have a bunch of different models I'm loading up here right now. And let's see. And I'm just setting their positions and scale and stuff here for now, but I'll figure out a better way to do it. Just stuff. And anyways, we'll just hit play. I'll stop walking through the code. Okay, there we go. So when it first starts up, it just loads up the textures, which is what you're seeing here. Let's pull this out a bit more. So we have some test textures right now. I don't have a lot of textured models in yet, but so here's my model loaded. Oh wait, what did I do? It's very weird looking. That's a new bug. The shadows did look a little cleaner. But yeah, this is all loaded in FPX with textures embedded. Right here is our depth texture, which we're doing in a different pass before the main one, which I'm using to calculate the shadows, which is pretty cool. This is what I started doing today. And yeah, that's basically it. This is the imported cube. That's a generated cube just from raw vertices and stuff. But yeah, pretty cool. It's a lot to do. It's a lot to learn, but it's been a fun process, and something that I'm really trying to do better this time, because I did this like 2 years ago, is trying to be a little bit better with my what do you call it, VR support. When I do want to do VR support, but that'll be in the future. I'm trying to organize this a lot better. So like I have, it's not the best name for it, but for example, all the model loading is handled just through this one call to load model. And we just have all the models here. And then we want to render every frame. We call our render function here, which all this does is go through. Right now it's setting a light direction, like a global light direction. Then we have our shadow pass and our lighting pass. So we go to our lighting pass, it just goes through, sets all the properties for that pass, updates the camera since the camera is for the lighting pass, and then render scene loops through all of our models that we have that we just set up earlier, and yeah, sets some of the shader uniforms and whatever. So pretty simple. I'm rendering, it's each material is its own draw call, but I want to maybe switch to doing like a uniform, like one array for all the different buffers, for all the different vertex buffers, but for now I didn't worry about it. We're also binding textures manually, but there is a bindless texture thing you can do with newer OpenGL, so I'm looking into doing that as well. Ayo, is that OpenGL? Yeah, OpenGL. But actually my end goal is to do Vulkan, but Vulkan is a lot more complex, and it's at least a lot more work, so I wanted something that's a little bit more approachable, which, yeah, I think I've done it. So again, like we're using shadow casters, or shadow mapping for the shadows, which is basically a big texture, and that's why I'm displaying here is this texture. So instead of doing shadow, like using a texture, I want to actually, oh yeah, wait, by the way, the texture is better again, which is weird. Instead of using a texture, I want to actually ray trace it, which should give me some really sharp shadows, but you can't, but smoothing them isn't really a thing, but I think that should be fine with like anime style stuff. So anyway, yeah, I'm pretty happy, having a lot of fun with this. I had some better shaders, but I kind of got rid of the shaders to test out the this, and I even have like shader hot loading, which is nice. So I can just go, what was I messing with earlier? Oh, it's this texel size, I think. Like 0.5 or 1? 2.5, and then I can hit R and it will like update automatically and stuff. Pretty cool, pretty cool. It's like if I want to get rid of my shadows and do my old version of shading, I can just go here and add my rim light back, and then get rid of this color and instead do this. And I can go back here and update, and then there we go. So this is my old shading format, which didn't have any cast shadows. It was just per material. But yeah, it's pretty fun, pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, that's all. I just want to show you that because I'm proud of it. So that is what I've been up to, and some other models, but we'll see that for another time. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna head out now. I'm glad it was interesting to at least someone. Okie dokie, bye bye. Thanks for stopping by, appreciate it.